and thank you for joining me here for another video. Today I thought it would be really cool if I did a live channeling session, just messages for humanity, for my subscribers, and that I can show you what it looks like when I'm actively channeling. Usually on this channel, I will channel before I film the video. Like, I'll get all the information down, I'll write it down, and then I will just speak it to the camera later. But I thought it would be interesting to kind of go outside of my comfort zone and show you what my channeling looks like in the moment. So I've already set up the sacred space, I've called in my guides, I've connected with Mother Gaia, I've grounded, I've set up a protection around the space. So I'm asking my guides again now to please send me any information for my subscribers, for the people who will find this video, and I want the message to be what they need to hear most right now, and what is most like divinely timed at this moment. What is the message Spirit has for them? Okay, the first thing I see is like a lion, and that's not too surprising to me. I've seen like a lion head or some kind of lion being before when I did a little bit of channeling before I decided to save it for the rest of this video. So I'm seeing this lion head, and the word that's coming through in my heart is, of course, bravery. I'm getting the message that right now it is the time to be courageous. For some reason, there's this energy of courage coming through, but not in an egoic or necessarily violent way or anything like that. Oh, okay, I see. It's not that you shouldn't stand in your power and be okay with the fact that you may trigger people when you're in this position, but the message is focusing more on bravery of the heart and like a loving courage, a loving strength. I'm getting the message that at this time it would be really easy to kind of fall into an egoic kind of self-defense, I feel like, is what it's coming. Like, if your ego is bruised or you feel like you need to protect yourself, it's totally fine to protect yourself, but I'm feeling like there's a call to a higher kind of courage to speak your truth lovingly. I'm getting the message that if given the opportunity to do this, to do this at all or do this safely, choose to stand up and fight back through love, through a loving courage, through a loving frequency, through seeing that every being, every person, even ones you don't like, don't agree with, are still beings of light at their core, most people. And you could activate something within them if you show your own frequency, your own love, even when people don't deserve it. Or I guess if you think someone doesn't deserve it, you could be the reason somebody shifts their perspective, maybe softens their energy. But that's by speaking with truth and integrity and courage to say what you mean and mean what you say, but to do it with love. That's a really nice message. Is there anything else that's coming through? I'm seeing armor now on this, like, I guess lion humanoid being. And I think the message that's coming through is that there is a definite strength in being able to remain kind and remain loving, even when you stand up against something or someone else. And that it is an illusion that kindness is weakness and kindness is a lack of protection. It's not. It's I struggled on that because I guess my own ego was like, I don't know about that. But the message that's coming through is definitely like, it is not weakness to be kind, it is strength, and it is an honorable strength. It is a strength that gives you kind of peace of mind and contentment with your own character and can bridge gaps between people. There's enough gaps between people if you've been around and been talking to people. There's enough of that probably. So the message is, I guess, for like this season or when it applies, is really not to hold your tongue necessarily, but to really, what's the word? Really be intentional and have integrity about what you say and how you stand up for someone or something. But it is the time to stand up for what you believe in, for what is right and what is just. The warning is just to do it with love. No matter what, do it with love, but definitely do it. Definitely stand up, is the message I am getting here. I'm seeing hands over the heart and light coming through, which is just a show of the transformative power of love frequency, unconditional love from the heart. It's a lot more powerful than people give it credit. So try it. A lot of people have been doing the ego kind of, I'll tear you down because I'm right and you're wrong kind of thing. And maybe they are right, but it doesn't help. It doesn't change anyone's mind, and it doesn't bring anyone closer together. We have a responsibility to change that story, and it is through here, the heart. And I think that is all I am getting for the message. Anything more specific? I'm seeing flames and red and anger and blood, and I'm seeing and I'm feeling, not seeing, I'm feeling the pull into like darkness, into darker energies, and also anger. Anger can be sacred, anger can be justified, but the message isn't to let it pull you into a lower frequency that will then create more lower frequencies and have a ripple effect. You have a ripple effect. Use your sacred rage the right way, with love. And I think that is the message. Be brave, be strong, and be loving. So, is there anything else, Spirit? Be brave, be strong, be loving, and remember that we are all working together and we are all one. We are not alone here. We are together. So treat every person like they are a part of you, even if it would be a part you don't like. We are all in this together. So I guess that is the message. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you like this message. I hope it means something to you. I hope it helps you. And yeah, stay strong, stay within your integrity, and have a lovely day. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will close the sacred space right now, and yeah, maybe I'll do a video showing how I set up and close my sacred space if you guys are interested. Anyways, bye, and I'll see you next week.